Do you guys remember when I did this video? It's the second anniversary killing Naruto Blazing. On that video, I said something that completely backfired at me. Oh wow! And on that video, I said that we shouldn't like judge the anniversary by the banner. Like I still believe in that, 100%. I still believe in that, and we should wait for these units. Naruto, which is gonna open. Okay, it's not gonna open, but you know how they look. Let me zoom in, I guess, because Twitter doesn't want to open it. The Sasuke here, and the Naruto. I was super looking forward for them, and everyone was. So the raid is out, and I've completed. I have on my channel the Naruto one. Haven't done Sasuke yet, and despite how much fun the raid is, because it's extremely difficult, the units are utter fucking trash. With the absurd respect, they are decent for the play units, but for what they represent, they are absolute garbage. And I stand by that. They are absolute garbage for what they represent. I have Anson here. He translated the units. Always does that. He's a sweet boy. Okay, the raids are super difficult, and I seen a lot of people telling me that they are even like bringing 99 luck units, and the drop rate for them is absolute garbage. They are super difficult units to get, and they are units that are made for us to kind of not get angry at the new banner, because free-to-play players were extremely upset, especially the Reddit, about the banners. And I was one of those people that said the argument that we should wait for the next week for these units. Let's see what they do. So, Sasuke, Unawakened, so he's meant for PvE. I'm not gonna read the PvP jutsu because he's meant for PvE. So he's a short range unit. Already dislike it. Like, I don't know what they have with short range units, honestly, but I'm not gonna judge it just for being short range. And cars, always. Reduces chance of being mobilized. Absolute fucking garbage. Jutsu. Actually, let me read the abilities first. Boost attack by 300, so his attack stat goes up to 2700, which is good. Damage against bravery and wisdom. We've seen that on the new raids there's no bravery or wisdom bosses, which is completely stupid in my opinion, because why does the anniversary units have abilities to like counter bravery and wisdom? It's 100% only for PvP. And why does the PvE version of this guy has it? If it's meant for PvP and not, if it's meant for PvE and not PvP, he's not going up against like Mada or Hinata. This is retarded. But I digress. Jutsu 3.1 attack stat, oof. And skill damage to one enemy in range, knocks them back. Reduces damage taken by 30%, which is good. Reduces damage taken by 10% is good, but when was the last time that this was actually that useful, especially for one whole turn? Yikes. He's for an 8, I'll give him that. 6.5 times attack and skill damage to one enemy. 40% chance of mobilization. Mobilization is good, but it's 40%, so it's probably never gonna trigger. And for 2 turns reduces. Oh, it came for 1 turn to 2 turns. Hooray! Hooray. And also, I believe that the story mode Kakashi is a better PvE unit than this garbage. This is interesting. It syncs with Leaf, reduces damage from heart, so you're gonna have to do like a Leaf only skill chain. Sync with Uchiha, reduces damage taken by 50%. Oh, you can do that. Like you can bring two Sage 6 Pass Obitals in him, I guess. Now I'm Awakened, so he's meant for PvP. Like don't consider this. He's meant for PvP, and since they're farmable, technically you should have 2 of him, you know. And for the PvP version doesn't even have to be like max luck, you know. He of course has reduced stats, but this doesn't matter because it's for PvE. And reduces chance of getting mobilized. Ooh, garbage. Increase on the attack stat. You know the issue with this guy is meant for PvP, right? This is only 300. Still only 300, unless I'm doing it wrong and it's 600, but still. This doesn't change very much here, on the actual stat that he has to. It will change a bit, but not very much. 30% chance to get the jutsu back, because he has 2 of them, and then this fodder. 30% chance to get jutsu back. This is actually pretty nice. And since he's a 4 chakra unit, he probably can like be a starter, and you can like sync with Uchiha to reduce damage taken by 15%. That's actually pretty decent. But then let's see the jutsus. 6 times attack, 6 times attacking skill damage to 1 enemy, 1. Reduces he moves him back. Like Shisu, you know Shisu is that great unit that everyone uses and everyone on the top of the PvP uses? Him, but single target, and does less damage, and it's slower. Yeah, it's a bit tankier though, I'll give him that. Yeah, ultimate, you're never gonna use the ultimate. I mean, you can get the chakra raise consumption and get the ultimate. Let's read the ultimate. 13 times attacking skill damage to 1 enemy range, 60% chance of mobilization for 1 second, knocks them back, and for 2 seconds reduces damage taken. Decent, like it's an ultimate, so I don't know, he could do something better, like being AoE. Naruto, this is for PvE. Reduces damage taken from bravery and wisdom. Again, bravery and wisdom, why? Why is it a thing? Mid-range, better than Sasuke. The attack stat goes up to 2000, like CG6 past Naruto. Reduces chance of being jutsu sealed fodder jutsu 5.1 times attacking hard to 1 enemy range. Ooh. 50% chance of slip damage and damage reduction. Anson actually pointed in another tweet that also has damage reduction, not only slip damage, but it's only 50% and it's slip damage. It's not like something useful. So yikes. Ultimate. Is this like the CG6 past Naruto? Like, yeah, I do think so. He's 5'10", I do think he's kind of like CG6 past Naruto. He's kind of a mini CG6 past Naruto. 8 times higher on enemies in range, 70% chance of attack reduction for 5 turns. For 2 turns reduces damage. They're all about the attack reduction, I guess. But attack reduction, when was the last time that this was actually useful? He also heals for 300 per turn, which is good. I would actually use him as my leader for heart. But the issue is that, again, it's what they represent. It's not them being decent, you know. They should be amazing. I shouldn't be here even questioning if they're good or not. Let me skip this. Okay. And the motorcycle, always. Okay. Syncs with Leaf, reduces damage from body enemies by 15%. The hard team doesn't have many Leaf units, so it's gonna be actually pretty difficult to do this. Sync with Ninja Alliance is also not very easy to do. Restore 15. PvP version. Also mid-range, reduces chance of being jutsu sealed, doesn't matter. Same as Sasuke. Difference is that at least Sasuke had 2 other abilities, not this fodder. Reduces chance of being jutsu sealed. Sync with Leaf. You can do like a Leaf team, I guess, on PvP. I think this restores, it's absolute garbage for PvP. I can see doing like a Leaf team though. He is a way better unit than Sasuke stat-wise, because he has almost the same amount of HP, and he's way faster. But then comes a trick. He's 5 and 10, so he can't be like a first rotation unit, you know? He can't be a first lane unit, unless he's like behind Mada, but he doesn't have any good buddies, so Mada doesn't have any benefit from having him. 6 times attacking hard damage to enemies in range. I don't know the range of it, but I wouldn't think it's that big. 40% chance of speed reduction for 2 turns. It's kind of a mini Choji and speed boost. It's kind of a mini Choji, but he is a 4 and 8 like Choji is. That's like why Choji is Choji. 10 chakra for the ultimate. I guess again with the chance of restoring you can get his ultimate. 14 times in higher damage to enemies in range. Now I think this one could be pretty big. Moves them back slightly on the speed gauge and knocks them back. So his ultimate is Shisui, hooray! I'm pretty disappointed, honestly. I still stand by what I said on the other video, that the units on the banner are units that are not meant for everybody to have. But these are units that are meant for everybody to have, and this is what they want to give us. This. And again, they are good units. They're not bad. They are decent units. Decent. So hopefully I can go across on why I hate these raids. I don't mind the banners. I still don't mind the banners. But I hate the raids. Especially because of how difficult they are. They should be awesome units, not this junk.